So that about wraps up our course today on solid design principles in C#. So over the last several lessons, we've discussed object-oriented programming and the different aspects that you're going to need to understand in order to better implement these solid design principles. Then within the second half of the course, we then went over all 5 of the solid design principles, being the single responsibility principle, the open-closed principle, the Liskov substitution principle, the interface segregation principle, and the dependency inversion principle. Now, I know that's quite a mouthful, but if you really start to break those things down into their very basic object-oriented programming characteristics, you're going to find that they're not overly complicated to understand. They just oftentimes have a lot of mysticism around them because they sound complicated. But if you really take the time to look at them, you'll find that they truly aren't. Now, before I let you go, I want to leave you with a few different resources that are very good reading so that you can continue to learn more about these solid design principles and to really enhance your skill and usage of them. So one of the first ones I'd like to point you to is right here on Tuts Plus under the free tutorials category. You'll find the Solid Design Principles guide, which is going to take you through all 5 pieces in quite a bit of depth, and you'll be able to read through them quite well and be able to truly understand the different aspects of those principles. Now, if you really want to dig into them and really see where those things came from, then you can head over to butunclebob.com and read more on the principles of object-oriented programming and design, including these solid design principles that are here and written and originally kind of talked about and discussed by Bob Martin, or Uncle Bob as he is referred to within the programming community. These are both very good resources that you're going to be able to find a lot of very great information on, with a lot of examples and very in-depth coverage of all the different aspects and why it's important to follow these principles within your application, whether you're writing your application in C# or .NET or anything out there that you can find. So I hope you have definitely found this course to be interesting and helpful, as I know I've enjoyed taking you through it. So I look forward to seeing you again in another course here on Tuts Plus.